Hi guys, it's Virginia with Carolina Seed. I am all geared up and ready to go hit my local nursery to find a plant for this guy. He has drainage holes in the bottom, as you can see, and I am ready to put him outside in our seating area. I'm putting a fire pit together today, and we are going to take my yard from drab to fab. So I am so excited. So come along with me. Let's go hit the nursery. All right, bye. Mama always said the road to hell is paved with good intentions, and I tell you guys, I had the best intentions today. What I wanted to do this morning when I woke up is to do a really cool surprise for my boyfriend. He has been working so hard recently, and I wanted to do a drab to fab makeover for the backyard. I wanted to mow the lawn and really get our seating area arranged, and he picked out this amazing standing planter that is just really cool, and I wanted to find a plant for that, which is the first clip that you just saw. And I got all my stuff together and I was going to get in the car, and as soon as I shut the door, I realized that I had locked myself out. So I had to call him, and he left his job, left work to come let me in. And I guess the good part about that is he, was able to take a half day to come home and be my knight in shining armor. But I was really bummed that the surprise was kind of ruined. So while I was waiting for him, I went ahead and mowed the lawn and rearranged the seating area. It looks great. And right now we are actually going to a new nursery. I had to change my shirt because I was so sweaty when I was mowing the lawn. And so we're going to a new nursery now. I've never been here, so I'm really excited to see what kind of plants they have. We're thinking we want like a full sun plant, maybe something that flowers, maybe something with really cool foliage. So I can't wait to show you guys. So let's go shopping. So we finally made it home. This is our seating area. There are actually two more chairs outside of the frame, and I will definitely give you some before and after shots. But our trip to the nursery was such a success, and we ended up getting this beautiful purple flowered guy. He is called a dwarf tambuchina. And the name will be at the bottom. But here's something that I learned. This is actually described on the little tag as a very tender perennial, and my friend at the nursery told me that that means that if we have a really harsh winter here in the south, that it will probably die, but if we don't, it will come back. So I just thought this was so pretty, I would just take the gamble, and Tyler really liked it, and this is his planter. So even though it didn't end up being a surprise, one thing I love about taking him with me to the nurseries and the garden centers is that I feel like what he picks out may not always be my first choice, but it always ends up being something so cool, and I just love getting to spend that time together with him. He humors me through all this. So what we're going to do now is we're going to pot it up, and then I will give you a tour of our garden area. So I'm going to put this down, and here's what I like to do. I'm using Miracle-Gro Performance Organics. It's an all-purpose container mix. I also use this on my herbs. But anyway, this is the kind of potting mix that I like. So that's what I have. So we're gonna start. So when you pot a plant, this has holes in the bottom. If you're putting something outside, you've got to make sure that it's got a hole in the bottom, because remember, no holes in the bottom means sitting water, which means rotting roots. So that's a no girl on that one. So I'm gonna finish off this bag. And I saw a trick, or read about graceful. I read about a trick that said that when you wet the soil that you put in the bottom of a pot when you go to repot it, that helps. I've never done it that way before. I usually just dump a little bit in and then go from there, but I figured we would try it today. I'm gonna take my watch off. Don't want to ruin that. A lot of people also use gardening gloves. I don't, so I like to leave this guy out and let him catch rainwater. So a little water in there. We'll see how it goes. I don't understand the purpose of that trick. So I have my pot, okay, and I'm just going to pull her out. Oh my gosh, the root ball is still warm. So what I like to do is I like to take the pot and keep this in case you want to repot something in the future. I always find that a good idea. So what I like to do, I put the old nursery pot on top of what I'm potting, and I just like to take a little bit of the root ball and kind of rub my hands on it to loosen everybody up. That loosens his roots up to where he can spread out more in the soil. And then I keep it in here so that it just makes less of a mess. Okay, do you see how much just like chunk has come off of there? That's what Mama says to do, so that's what I do. Okay, that's done. So now we're gonna put her in our pot. Oh, so pretty. One thing that does too, I knew that this guy was about the same height as the planter that I'm planting it in. And y'all, we got this thing from Home Depot, or not Home Depot. We got this thing from Big Lots for like 12 bucks. I love this thing. So anyway, I've got him in there. I like the height. It's a little bit below the rim of the pot, so that'll be really good. And now I'm just literally reaching down below me, grabbing handfuls of dirt and putting it around the sides of the plant. And you know how we did that trick a minute ago with putting water on the bottom? I don't get it. That doesn't, I'll probably never do that again. Ugh, this is so pretty. So I know that I wanted to accomplish so much stuff today, but you know, life happens. Sometimes you just don't get to do all the things that you want to do. But it was still really nice, and I can't wait to show you the after photos. I think you're really gonna like them. So again, I'm just going around the edge of the plant and just pushing gently. The hard part is over. And again, you can use garden gloves. I just can't feel what I'm doing, and so I usually just don't. And I don't mind a little dirt under my nails. Okay, I think that guy is perfect. Check him out. Look at all of those buds. He is gonna be so beautiful. So pretty. All right, guys, I'm gonna go set everything up so that you can see these beautiful after pictures and my seeding area. All right, guys, see you in a second. I almost forgot something. So guys, when you repot a plant, always be sure to do what? Water it, okay? So we're gonna finish off, that's why I brought this watering can, and we're just gonna water him. I like to, honestly guys, I water the fool out of my outside plants. It gets so hot here, and I really want this new soil to really sink in. All right, and we're done. All right, guys, here is the finished seeding area outside. I think it just looks so beautiful. So here's a little quick tour of the backyard. These 3 sago palms I actually found back there. I found 3 sago palms and 3 aloe, and I saved them. One of my new projects is going to be to repot them, but here is the beautiful yard. So we'll start over here. We picked out these Adirondack chairs. We got them for about $14 a piece at our local like home improvement store. These are 2 cacti on the white pillars. My mom gave those to me. So this is really a full sun area. So I'm really loving this lighting right now. And here's our planter. Goodness gracious, it took a long time to get that done today. But overall, I am just so excited. What I have hanging is a blend of Blushing Susan and Lazy Susans, and it's so cool. They've already started to climb up this pole, and they have these gorgeous yellow and black flowers. That is a black-eyed Susan. This one is a Blushing Susan. So that's super beautiful. But I have so enjoyed having this guy. We have woods back there. Now, one reason that I picked the plant that we picked today was because this is deer resistant. So we have deers, that's their natural environment back there, and they come onto our property. But just look how gorgeous this guy is. Look at those flowers. Isn't it beautiful? And this thing is full of buds. So I can't wait to give you an update on this plant. I think that the planter that Tyler picked out is amazing. The only thing left we have to do is the fire pit. So I'm so excited. It has been a long day. I am gonna go get a glass of wine, and I will talk to you guys later. Thanks for going with me today on my adventure. Let me know what kind of videos you want to see, and don't forget to hit that subscribe button. Bye, y'all.